family. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wow. Happy New Year, family. I haven't been on here in like ages, right? So, first, let's get started with the beginning. It is 2016. I'm going to just let you just take that in for a minute. It's like 2016. I'm tripping. So today is January the 14th. Today is Thursday. And I have just come on impromptu to say Happy New Year. What's up with everyone? I come on to share a few things and we're just going to talk. We're going to catch up a little bit. We're going to chalk it up. Um, and that's what's happening. First, let me say shout out to my girl, my bestie, my homie, Shannon. Hey, Shannon, what's up, girl? Shout out to her class too. Now, little backstory on my girl Shannon. Me and Shannon went to nursing. We was in a nursing program together back in 90 something, early 90s. Anyway, so, but how about my girl Shannon now is a nurse practitioner and she's teaching RN students. And so they watch my channel. What's up, family? Hey, what's going on? What's up with it? It's me. Hey. As I said that I would shout you guys out. So yeah. So what's going on, family? What's up to the rest of you guys? You guys, my other family, my extended family. What's going on, girls? What's going on, guys? I have to first let me say this. I have to thank you guys because you guys stuck in there with me. I hadn't posted anything since what November the last time I came on and you guys actually seen me was I think like November the 3rd, something like that. And then I went to YouTube Space LA and I had did that the 16th and 17th of November. Family, it was off the chain. Now wait a minute, hold on. Let Lucille and them let them know that they can stay in here for a minute. You can stay in here. Now if you can't handle it, you can go on go home. You can go ahead on and take Deborah Jean and them with you if you can't handle it. But I can't guarantee that I'm not gonna use some special words that I do now. I can't guarantee you that I'm not gonna show out. But I'm really gonna try to, what I'm saying, I'm just try to do me. That's all this. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck around and like one of them come out, it is what's happening. But Lucille, y'all all right. Tell Cecil he cool too. Okay, he all right. Okay, so but I went to YouTube Space LA. Family, when I tell you that I had such a good time, and it's a place that you go to. And well, first of all, I know y'all said, Auntie, why your voice so deep? My thyroid has been acting up. And so it's a little enlarged and it's a little swollen right now. And so I know sometimes y'all be like, dude, she got an Adam's apple? No, it's my thyroid. And the cold part about it is when my mom was my age, she had her goiter removed. And so I guess they contemplating what they gonna do. I had to go and get an ultrasound and all kinds of shit. So I got to do some blood work now. I ain't done it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to take care of business on that front. But I know now that some mornings and sometimes it'll make my voice a little bit deeper than what my pitch usually is. So if it's throwing motherfuckers off like, damn, I do that nigga. I knew that was a dude. That nigga got a dick. No, excuse me. I've had 3 vaginal births. Don't fuck with it, okay? So no, I am all woman. Ain't nothing about this right here, no motherfucking man. Trust it, okay? So anyway, so um, so it was, oh my God, it was the best experience ever, and I had such a wonderful time, and I met some of the coolest people in the world. There was a YouTube channel that was there, and they were taping, and they were from Australia, and so and I have all of the We all exchange YouTube channel information and email addresses and such, and so I am gonna reach out. I see you guys have been watching my channel, and you guys have been sending me personal messages and stuff, and thank you guys so much. I had such a wonderful time. It was off the chain. I mean, Google is not bullshitting. Now, YouTube Space LA is not a city to city thing. I know Kane was like, "Oh, well, when they came to Houston, I missed them." No, Mama, that it don't go city to city like that. Now um, they do have a YouTube Space LA in I think Tokyo, New York City, Los Angeles, and I think one other place. I think like China or Bangkok or some shit like that. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just saying. Hold on. So, um, so yeah, there's only like four of them in the world, and so in LA it's one of them, and it's a private affair. You can't just go up there and talk about, you know what, my name is Whoop de Whoop, and I got 2,300 subscribers, and I'm trying to get up in here and see what I can do. Nah, it don't go like that, boo. It don't go like that. It's an invite only, and it's just the coolest shit ever, you know. Excuse me, and they my channel. I have to say thank you guys so much because I hadn't been on all that length of time, and do you guys know, for the month of December, like okay, for the month of December, I got like over 400,000 views or something to that degree. I mean, like, it was like way crazy when I know that I did not put in the time allotted. I didn't put in the time. I didn't put in, I was in some family shit, and, I just, YouTube, I could not, because see, like I tell you guys, look, I'm a realist. I'm one of the realest motherfuckers you will ever meet. Fraudulent, I'm not. I can't be fake. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them ones that, it'll show all over this when something is wrong. And so, and as up close and personal as I get with you guys, it's hard for me to come on here and act like, you know what I'm saying? Everything is cool because I'm not reading a script. See, it's not a script with me. This is all impromptu. I'm an actress. That's what I do. I'm an actress. I can cut up in front of camera. So, I can go in and out, and some people will believe, like, oh, wait a minute. What kind of dope is that? What kind of this is that? What kind of that is that? It's none of those things. Now, yes, I got my card. I'm here in California. You know what I'm saying? Sativa's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, but that's about as far as it go. I don't fuck with nothing else. Now I have a full bar and plus I have a full bar in the front part of the house, but I also have I keep liquor and such in my refrigerator and in here in my room, and I don't even drink a beer. I mean, it's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, too, don't it look kind of crazy for a woman to be drinking a can of beer? It just look crazy to me. I don't know if it's just me. If you don't pour that motherfucker up in one of them goddamn nice ass motherfucking glasses or something, I mean, for a woman to really turn up a St. Ives or something, nigga, I'll be tripping like a motherfucker. And I mean, I have seen women with old English 800s just tossing them motherfuckers up, and it's like, oh my God. It just looks real kind of crazy to me. But it could just be me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to come off like some windy shit, be like, I don't like this and I don't like that and shit like that. Nigga, I'm from Compton, okay? I'm from the coldest motherfuckers, and it's in my DNA to be a little throwed off. So, then therefore, I'm not above none of that. I just don't feel like, for me, you know what I'm saying, I would be told in a motherfucking old English can or something. Fuck what you going through, nigga. If you don't put my shit in a glass, if that was my shit, you know what I'm saying? If it was my shit to really like drink a beer, nigga, I'm gonna have the coldest motherfucking glass. Cause I bought a whole thing, what was that, Christmas of the previous year. And they had these beautiful glasses that, beer glasses, like different sizes and such, that was in this whole little box. And I was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And it was like a mug in there and different types of, you know what I'm saying, that you can, have your brew in. And so, so when people come over and they want a beer, shit, you know what I'm saying? Not only do I give them a cold beer, but I also put a glass next to it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, oh, is this how you want to do this? Or you just want to go ahead on out the can? You know what I'm saying? Well, how about I just go and get you a brown paper bag? You put that motherfucker in there and make it feel right at home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah, oh, shout out to my cousin and them. They came over the weekend. She brought her dude over. She got her new little nigga and shit. And so are we finished talking about YouTube Space LA, or somebody still interested? It's called Watch the Video, okay? We showed out, we clowned, we filmed, we taped, we met each other from all over the world, and now we have a place to go to that we can go and edit our videos. We can rent out studios. There's different studios. There's even a stage. If you want to have a meet and greet, you can have a meet and greet. You can do different things in there. There's a restaurant in there. There's, oh my God, there's a green room. Then there's a like an auditorium type room. Like if you want to do like stand up comedy, you know what I'm saying, with all of the lights and all the zoom zooms and wham whams. Like it's like, have you guys ever been to like Sony Picture Studios? Or I went to go see, a couple years ago, I had went to go see a Ricky Lake show, and Ricky Lake came back. And I saw inside of there, since her show is no longer, I saw some of the things, and they had like different things from like different shows and stuff like that. That they, okay, well, we pulled this from that show and we pulled this off of that set. And so anyway, but it's like it's huge. I mean, it's nothing like I would have thought. I was thinking like, it's gonna be a little bitty small, little business front. We're gonna go up in there. We're gonna talk about it. No, they have people that works in there, and your technical support people. They don't answer the phone, but they have a room that has like, I want to say maybe 40 goddamn laptops in there, and there's people in there, and they doing all the technical support and doing your copyright infringements and whatever the fuck else. And I mean, it goes down. But the thing is, not only do we have YouTube Space LA, but West Hollywood have like a Google, another like Google, not like the Google Plex in Mountain View. Not that one. That's like the whole thing where you can actually rent an apartment at that motherfucker. Nigga, it's a compound where you can go and stay the night. And the Google employees, oh my God. Let me tell you something. They got dormitories where people can stay. They got child care centers. They got restaurants. They got gyms. All of that on this compound. Google is not fucking around, and they, they treat us very fucking well. And especially when you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and you kind of in, or kind of got you. See, I'm not in, but I kind of got my toe kind of tapped across the line a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And so, but to be able to see it on a business front, oh my God, I am so thankful. I have to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God. And so, and then it rolled me in over to like 400 and something thousand. I think I got like 480,000 views. And I didn't put up not now one video. And I put up the one video, what was that, December 28th or something? And it's like, wow. And even like now, oh my God, my views is just crazy. But so I thank you guys for it. I thank all my new subscribers for coming in too. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Really, because I never really pushed that, oh, subscribe to my channel. I never bought any subscribers. I never went through any of those things. I never done nothing crooked on this motherfucker. Let me just go and say that. There was back in the day where you could buy subscribers and you could do this and that and make your number counts and shit go up and do all kind of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Even make 1 minute videos where it's make your video count and shit go up. I never did none of the crooked shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And like I was like, when I was sitting across the table, and I was like, what made you guys like pick me? Like, why? Like, I'm just Tina from Compton. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I cuss a lot and shit, and a lot of bitches can't stand me. So it's like, okay, so why me though? Like, why? It was like, we just love your personality. We love your personality. We love what you bring into the platform, and we're here to help. What do we need to do? So that now we're doing some branding stuff, and we're gonna do some nice, cool things. So it's gonna be some cool things come down the tailpipe. Really, some really, really cool things are coming down the tailpipe, family. I'm so excited. I'm really, I feel blessed, and I'm grateful, and I'm honored, and to have this opportunity and to be all in. And from the beginning, when I came on here, it was never a game for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm just gonna come on this motherfucker and I'm just gonna front, and I'm gonna come on this motherfucker and I'm gonna talk about everybody. I'm gonna come on this motherfucker and I'm gonna build my shit on some bullshit. No, it was never like that. From the beginning, it was just me doing a video diary for my kids in case anything ever happened to my motherfucking ass, which at the time I was going in for surgery and such. And my whole thing was, I wanted my kids to be able to cut up a chicken. I wanted, and somebody else that is unaware of plumbing issues to come in and see this lady doing some really interesting things. That was my whole point on this platform. And it wasn't until later that I began to share more of my things. In the beginning, I didn't really share too much of my things, but it's like once you get to showing, some of your things, some people can't handle it. You know what I mean? Some people can't handle it. Some people fall off. I've had all kinds of things happen. And as I'm sitting across the table and, they're like, okay, so whatever happened with, and whatever happened and whatever. And I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I was like, well, how come they not sitting in here? Y'all done flew some motherfuckers in from Australia and shit. You know what I'm saying? And half of the people that was so called in the loop back in the beginning when I first, how come they're not in here? But I'm seeing motherfuckers representing from Australia. I'm seeing motherfuckers that came in from New York City. And y'all, where y'all from? Okay, we from Whoop Whoop. And where y'all from? Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then to have me, and I'm like, I'm shit, nigga. Compton. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I live in an IE. And so they was like, girl, your personality is just cool. So I have to say I had a really good time, and I thank you guys. I really do. And I thank you guys for the views, because, and then when you look in your analytics and it shows your views and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I got 65% men now. And it's crazy. And I'm like, oh my God, because I'm always talking about dudes. I always talk about dudes. Because the reason why I talk about you guys so is because I'm well versed on y'all. Okay? I was married over 20 years. Okay? I done heard every lie that there is to tell. I married an adulterer. And, I mean, we're grown and we cool and, it's whatever, keep it pushing, whatever. But, I when I come on, I'm always talking to my girls all the time, because it's like, there's a lot of women that are hurting. There's a lot of women that are going through things, and a lot of women that just don't share. And so, and I was just, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead on. This is what's happening. This is what I'm going through. This is what's going on. And that's what it is. And in the midst of it all, let's go on down here and go get this thigh lift. Let's go on and get these titties pulled up. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of it all. Let's try a little Zerona and a little Smart Lipo and whatever else. You know what I mean? Let me show y'all how to cook this motherfucking meatloaf right quick. You know what I'm saying? So, and that is what I built my channel on. And to have it recognized by by some big heads or big shirts or whatever you want to call it, or some brass family, it was really, really a good look, because for a while I was like, what am I doing wrong? Am I, am I being too overt? Am I being too forthright? Am I, what I'm saying? Maybe I'm sharing just a little bit too much of my world. And, but then, some of the stories and some of the things that some people would say, and they'd be like, you know what, Tina, you really helped me get up and get over. You really helped me see something that I wasn't able to see. You helped me get through a trying time. You helped me get through my marriage. You helped me get through my husband was doing this. You helped me get through the side bitch. You helped me get through my kids was cutting the fuck up. My daughter, this motherfucker right here done called CPS. You know what I'm saying? We done went through a whole bunch of shit, family, without, throughout these years. And so March will be 6 years Six. Six. And I'm just overjoyed. It's not about the numbers. I already won. Okay, let me just go and say that I've already won. I've already conquered my weight. I've already, what I'm saying, over 10 million views. I'm now knocking on 12 million. Fuck it. I've already won on that. You know, Subscribers, no, but 75% of the people that watch my channel are not my subscribers. And I didn't know how to really, look at my analytics and really look at my things until somebody had to show me. I didn't know all that. I was just coming on here, just, hey, what's happening? What y'all motherfuckers up to? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And now, they show me a different way. They put some different things on my computer to whereas, when you become affiliated with YouTube Space LA, and once you're, as they call it, unlock the space. Once you unlock the space, they put you in on things that other people don't know. But the thing is, it's like a covenant. Like, I can't come on here and say, y'all, look, check this out. Do this right here and it's going to bump your money up. Do this right here and it's going to do that. I can't fuck my shit up. I mean, come on now. Respect the fact that, of course, I'm not going to be able to come on here and say everything like how, I can't do it, because and therefore now I see, what I'm saying, Big Brother watching me, but I can say that once you get in, oh my God. I was like, niggas, this Scientology around this motherfucker. What the hell is this going on in here? I mean, no excuse me. Let me just go and say that. Excuse me. I don't mean no disrespect. Thank you. I don't mean no disrespect. Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Look, moving on. Let's go on something else. Um, Shout out to my cousin and them. They came over. She brought, I had put it on my Facebook. My daughter wanted to get her hair done. They were going back to school on Monday. And she was like, well, Mom, I want some twists. I was like, oh, okay. And see, one thing we don't do, well, I don't. I can't say we. Let me get away from that because I damn sure I don't want to be sounding like Wendy, like I'm motherfucking crazy as hell. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm isolated from the world because I'm not none of that. I don't live no exclusive motherfucking life like a Kardashian. Nigga, I roam around this motherfucker as I shall please. But just certain things that I just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I just wasn't privileged to as a kid. You know what I'm saying? My parents just wasn't rolling with certain things. So, certain things I just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, getting down with or whatever. And so, shit, I didn't have my first baby till I was over 25, motherfucker. Well, I was 25, you know what I'm saying? My mama, I ain't babysitting no babies. My mama was one of them. So, hell, it wasn't no boyfriends at 16, 17 years old. It wasn't none of that kind of shit. So, running the streets and all up in all that right there, nigga, no. It's gonna be a no on that. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, so let me roll that on into my cousin and I came over. My daughter was going to school, starting school on Monday, and she wanted her hair braided. And so my daughter is kind of like, the natural look thing. You know what I'm saying? And the twist and all that old type of shit. Anthony even told me, Mom, I want to start me some dreads. I said, oh my God, what's going on? What? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my God, you know, oh well, at this point in time, I much rather prefer to, if it's not so far out the way, I'd rather, for me, when it comes down to my children now, allow them to find their own way. It's their own journey to walk. So, I cannot impose a lot of my things, especially on my son. He's 19 years old. I can't tell him, you know what I'm saying, well, this man got a full-time motherfucking job. You know what I mean? So, but even though you're still in my home, we're still, this right here. But, I respect, I respect his decisions. I respect where he's at. I respect the person and the young man that he is. And what can I say? I much rather prefer to look at it that way than to, but what have I done and what am I doing and this and oh my God, and now you want dreads and what? It's like, hey, it is what it is. So my daughter was like, well, she wanted some kind of little twist or something. And so I had posted on Facebook and I was like, you know what? My daughter wants her hair braided. So I had tagged two of my cousins. And I know that they be in the swing of things. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's jumping off and out here in San Bernardino area and whatever's going on. They know somebody that knows somebody. You know somebody selling food stamps? Yeah. I know who to call when there's some shit popping off. Okay, well, I heard that such and such jumped off on baseline. What y'all niggas done heard about it? Oh, girl, that was Kilo on them. Girl, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? You know how you always got somebody that you can call and they're going to put you in on what's happening? Well, my cousins are like that. And they more me, I live, believe it or not, I live a sedentary life. You know what I mean? I'm in the compounds of my home. I primarily do everything that I need to do in the compound of my home. I set it up that way. So when motherfuckers be like, well, bitch, how come you ain't went to have motherfucking job, bitch? How come you ain't do